This is Aubrey. I am the psychic of Dream Visions, and I wanted to do a little video blog about kind of just to vent a little bit about my experience with some clients that I've had, and maybe to give you a little bit of advice as to what not to do. But to sum it up in a nutshell, I've had a few clients come up to me asking me questions about love, career, etc. And I'll give them a specific answer, and they'll completely shut me down and just say, no, I don't agree with you. This isn't the case. And, I'm just like, okay, well, why don't you agree with me? And the reasoning usually is, well, I saw several other psychics and they all told me something different. Well, that's your problem. Going to see several different psychics, they all have their different method of reading. Some people are clairvoyant, some people are empath, some use cards, they're mediums. So each psychic really has their own particular style, and they're going to pull what they see. But I'm going to say the majority of them, probably about 90% of psychics, even though they're gifted, they also want to tell you what you want to hear. And that ensures repeat clientele. Going back to somebody because they're saying things that are making you happy. So if you're asking them a question, hey, are me and my boyfriend going to get back together? They're going to say, yes, you're going to get back together in about 3 months. So 3 months goes by and nothing happens. So they go back to the same psychic. You told me and my boyfriend are going to get back together. And then they kind of make an excuse and kind of wiggle around that. And so this actually kind of, it's unethical and it's not cool. I don't like to tell my clients that, and I tell them what I see and not always what they want to hear. And I do have a good clientele because of that, because they trust me, because I tell them the truth. And that's what's important, is to be honest. And if you're seeing several different psychics, maybe it's because you feel that inside that what they're telling you isn't legitimate, that they're not giving you the right answers. And that's why you keep on seeing another psychic after psychic after psychic, because you want to see if somebody's going to tell you something different. But then again, if somebody does tell you different, you don't just discredit them because you don't agree with them. You're paying them for their time, and there's a lot of energy that goes into reading somebody. So if you feel like there's no connection, that's totally a different thing. But to discredit a psychic because you don't agree with them necessarily because another psychic or 5 other psychics tell you something different, you still gotta maintain some manners, and I've been, with a few clients basically kind of discredited by these people or invalidated because they don't agree with me. But it's funny because a lot of times they end up discovering that I was right later on, and well, that's their thing. But just, a little word of advice, don't see several different psychics for the same question, because this is going to cause you to be confused. And when the right and ethical psychic comes along to give you a different answer, you're going to invalidate them. And, we have feelings too. And it doesn't feel good to be told you're wrong because another person told me something different. If you know in your heart that I'm wrong, that's cool, because sometimes we're not always right either. And I don't claim to ever be 100%. But just a little thing, a little word of advice. Wanted to do a little venting because, I had someone do that today again, and it gets frustrating. So anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, and stay tuned because I plan on doing more of these blogs, and I'm going to start offering tips and advice on certain topics too. So, all right, well, have a good day. Bye.